The world is full of good news.
The following are just a few.
Leaders from Mexico and the European Union conclude their fifth summit with agreement for greater collaboration in security and protecting human rights, as well as providing support for this December's climate change negotiations.
Iranian journalist and activist Akbar Ganji is honored with the U.S.-based Milton Friedman Prize for Advancing Liberty, along with a $500,000 cash award for his significant contributions in promoting human freedom.
During their meeting in Minsk, visiting Olaxi's or Vietnamese President Nguyen Minh Xuc and Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko agreed to increase bilateral trade to $1 billion by next year.
Armenia's Cabinet of Ministers approves a donation of $100,000 in emergency humanitarian aid for storm victims in Tajikistan.
Hollywood actress and Kentucky, USA native Ashley Judd joins the Animal Legal Defense Fund in calling upon State Governor Steve Beshear to ensure the upholding of laws that require stray dogs and cats be provided with certain standards of care.
Guyanese and visiting French delegations agreed to increase cooperation across several fields, with the French delegates also welcomed for a cordial meeting with President Bharrat Jagdeo.
With the help of international donors, the National Institute of Music in Kabul, Afghanistan, is providing music lessons to children and plans to officially open later this month with the goal of reviving musical traditions of the country.
Greek archaeologists discover that the country's ancient cultures had times of austerity similar to those of societies today, with a 4th century BC period when elaborate funeral offerings were replaced by clay and other more affordable materials.
Sri Lanka's Child Development and Women's Empowerment Minister Tissa Karaliyadda announces plans for a rehabilitation program to provide street children with education and vocational training.
To provide more access to healthy fruits and vegetables, a special food policy task force has been appointed in Baltimore, Maryland, USA, to promote activities such as expanded community gardens and street vending of nutritious foods.